because I want to see the opening act. And there's no disrespect, man, because these opening acts really do gotta get, people just chilling. Buster can't play none of the songs that they gonna be spinning that night anyway, if that's the case. If the show starts at 8, show up in a show like that, bro. I'm there at 9 o'clock because I want to get to my seat and get your brain to the show that I'm there to see. Shit. What up, Monroe? I go early. What y'all be buying merch? Y'all be buying merch and all that, bro. I don't be buying no merch and all that. Carla, if Drake is the bar and whatsoever, why he ain't topping nothing that Dot did this year? Bro got the best-selling album and song of the year. And an album he dropped in November. Keep on crying. Hey, y'all spicy today, crew. Y'all spicy today. Kim B said, I'm not a bot. I'm not a bot in the chat. If you're not a bot, just tell me you're not a bot in the chat. Let me know if this is your first live, too. Appreciate the love.
And DJ Mustard was out. The OVO community was so desperate that they really decided to use this and pass this around to say that Kendrick did not fill up the stage.
Crazy words.
Trolls have already flopped, which was so funny, especially right after he saw the movie that was running out.
I don't understand. Why that you can take the image from you like it says that they'll witness the concerts, witness the shows. Absolutely insane, bro. How many lights off the road? They could light up a whole city.
Completely filled up. And with that, we saw that this show had a higher capacity than Drake has ever had on a tour like this.
Really?
And of course, now as Kendrick shattered something else that Drake used to have, these people were saying that the crowd's being poked.
So nobody. Sign the G-Face for the 33 Maria. No. Hey, G-Face, you can call me out, bro. I ain't even mad at you, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stuff was going crazy last week, man. It wasn't YouTube wasn't even showing my videos and all that. I feel like last week, so I was really trying to stay on top of mind things, man. But you good for calling me out, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what? I'm gonna do a video for it. I've been recording content. I'm gonna do a video for it instead of doing it live, man. But you can definitely call me out on that. I said I was gonna do it last week. I did.
Posted were generated and fake videos that were
I love you too, bro.
real. And then other people were saying that as Kendrick shattered something else that Drake used to have, these people were saying that generated and fake videos.
They're also showing the most blurry video of the crowds making full. It's never beating the allegation. This is like a full-time job.
Not actually real. And then other people were saying that Kendrick.
You said who? You said OVO and Mary in the chat. Who's here? It's crazy.
Drake's label made people come to these shows to look like they were more packed out than they actually would be. And these are real things that Drake made. Generated and fake videos that were not actually.
Yo, anybody here? Anybody watching?
Drake's label made people come to these shows to look like they were more
Oh, Kendrick and Drake's label. Oh.
out than they actually would be, and they just handed out people tickets to sit there and give off this impression, and these are real things that Drake fans and big people in OVO have actually been trying to push. Now, I'm not going to call them out by name, but if you were seeing what's going on, you are probably just as baffled as I am, and with this. I mean, if you are actually trying to pull off this idea that there are fake fans that are coming to this show to give the impression that it's bigger than it is,
look at the people. This is what we had to do last week when I had everybody come on and talk about it. Vino says someone posted a video someone posted a video of most of the concert. Yeah, they had to cut and edit the video a bit, but it's a good 2 hours and several minutes, clear video and everything. That show was full. We saw the videos, man. We really saw the videos. I don't even understand why you have to, at this point, why there's a need to prove that there's people there. Like, it's almost...
You just got to sit down and rethink everything. Because all this stuff does get to a point where you really just have to question how you could even trick yourself into unironically using these narratives to take down somebody you don't like.
You're tricking yourself.
Even how out there some of the stuff this fan base is saying now. It gets to a point where these people don't even make any sense, and they just reveal...
Hey, shout out to Chip for the $5 donation, gang. Thank you so much for that, fam. Always, Chip is always supporting the channel, like daily, man. Thank you so much for that. I notice it. Thank you so much. Folks, just go look up video of the Mr. Morale tour in 2023. The arenas were packed too. That's why Dot had the biggest solo rap tour ever in 2023. That was also something that people were trying not to really pay attention to either. They can't get booked outside America and all that. Like, bro, people just not paying attention. That's all. That's all.
With more and more that they say, that they don't understand literally anything. And now, while this is all so bad, when you remember that the guy who they are doing all of this for literally is citing meme pages and fan pages in actual paperwork and trying to push it as fact, I mean, it almost starts to make sense why these people are as delusional as they are. And now,
which is why it's like you go into a battle or you go into an argument without having the facts. How are you citing a person on Xstream? How are you citing meme pages in legal documents? What up, YouTube Unfolded? Did that make any sense to y'all? Like, I'm gonna want like actual factual concrete evidence if I'm citing it in legal docs.
Even worse than these completely out there narratives about the crowds and people going to shows, Kendrick Lamar, of course, performed Not Like Us, Euphoria, and Diss Back, and called out Drake for his paperwork within the show itself. Now Drake and OVO are trying to flip this narrative that the beef is over and that Kendrick is using Drake and won't let it go to stay relevant, and
that's another piece that we've been talking about for the last, I say, maybe like 3 days or so. The dragging it piece. Let him say it again.
Drake for his paperwork within the show itself. Now Drake and OVO are trying to flip this narrative that the beef is over and that Kendrick is using Drake and won't let it go to stay relevant.
So Drake's side is saying the beef is over? We've been saying the beef is over. We've been saying that. It's been over. What are y'all talking about? Y'all saying the beef is over? We've been saying the beef is over. No round twos. Ain't this the dude that said, I'm gonna get you in the second round, and then bro said, ain't no round twos? Make it make sense. I swear, bro, I think we're living in a simulation, man. People think we can't go back and just research, listen, watch, find the tweets, find the posts, rewatch the videos 100 times. I swear, bro, we live in a simulation.
And that Drake never needed to perform. Just tracks and with it. Again, and what's so frustrating, but will make sense when you remember the guy who they are doing all of this to defend in the first place for, is that while there is this push to now make Kendrick look bad for, first off,